Good morning, my name is Gillian. For anybody that doesn't know me, I'm a yoga teacher and I just want to share with you for the next 30 minutes or so a practice that will hopefully help us remove ourselves from the stresses of what's going on in our world at the moment. We've now moved into week 10 of the lockdown and I want you to feel that you can come to the mat and have a time where you can just consider yourself, and that's very important. Because stress and strain in the body and the mind really does have an impact on our physical well-being. So we want to really try and keep that immune system, our internal body, our organs working to the best, most efficient way so that we can keep ourselves healthy and well, not just within the physical self, but more importantly as well within the mind, because things can become quite stressful. So I'd love for us just to come to a place where we're going to just sit still and observe. And I just want you to use a gentle little mudra of your index finger and thumb just slightly together. And this is called chin mudra, and this represents the energy that's around us. Your thumbs being that cosmic universal energy, and your index fingers are yourselves, reminding ourselves just how unique and different we all are. And you're bringing yourself to that lovely source. The palms are facing up so that you're open to the energy. If you're comfortable here, just closing your eyes, then go there. And let's just start to bring our awareness into the back of the throat, in through the nose, maybe moving into Ujjayi breath if you're aware of this. And this is just slightly constraining the muscles in the back of the throat. So you start to hear the breath just coming in. And it sounds a wee bit like the ocean, the waves just lapping in and up and down the beach. So I'd love for you to feel this at the back of the throat, if you can remember, just to keep those muscles, the back of the tongue, lightly into the throat, slightly constrained. There shouldn't be any strain, overly straining them. But when we use this breath, it heats the breath, which is really good for detoxification. And it also, because you hear the breath, you stay in touch with your breath. Because that is what yoga is. It's all about the union of your mind, your body, and your breath. And remember, you're not here to judge yourself. It's non-striving, non-judgmental. It's about feeling, it's about noticing, and it's about letting go of anything that really has no further purpose. So we clear away, bringing in new energy and new space within the mind, within the body. So just thinking for a moment, setting an intention. What are you hoping to take away from your practice today? What is your body? What do you want out of this? Maybe it's just time to yourself. Maybe it's just a little opportunity to quieten down. So have a little think about what it is that you would like from your yoga practice today. Setting an intention gives you a purpose. And I would love for us here just to melt our chin down towards the chest. Have a gentle squeeze into what we know as the throat lock. And by tapping into this area, this is a really good way of improving into the thyroid, which is really good for improving into your metabolism. So this is a good way of burning up that lovely energy. And then gently lift your chin and draw it up towards the sky. Have a little stretch into the throat area, a gentle squeeze into the back of the neck, and then bring the chin just back down to neutral. And then turning your head towards the right side, have a gentle stretch into the left side of the neck. Just hold it here for a moment. And bringing it through center, let's take it to the other side. Just starting to move, starting to notice how we're feeling. And then from here, let's turn our hands over onto our kneecaps, melting chin to chest. I want you to round the spine. So we're going to bring the shoulders forward, bringing the belly button in towards the spine with a gentle lift up. So we engage into the tummy lock, and then drawing up through your perineum, the pelvic floor area. So you're pulling into the root lock. So all three energy locks, and we're starting to engage into the internal body, starting to become aware of the internal body. Then take a nice inhale, lift up long and tall, and then come forward from your heart, just lengthening into the spine. How does this feel? Where do we notice it? So we're always asking ourselves questions about where do we feel this? What is the sensation? Am I at my edge? Can I go a little deeper? Or do I want to just pull back? My energy levels today maybe just aren't as strong as they are in other days. And that's okay. It's about being honest with yourself. So let's take both hands over to our left side so we can offer a stretch into the right side body here. Hold it for a moment. Bring yourself back through centre and take both hands to the opposite side. So we're always trying to balance the body. So if we offer anything on one side, we'll always do it to the other. Bring yourselves back to centre and then gently walk the hands back up again. And just notice the way your legs were crossed, so you can shake out your legs and cross them in the opposite direction. So let's go there now. Just bringing a little bit of movement, wakening the energy into the spine. It's really important to warm up all the joints before we start moving into any practice. So take your left hand over to the right knee. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale up through the crown of your head, and let's have a look over the right shoulder. So this just isn't a head and neck twist. We want to think about the spine and the torso. So bring your awareness into the whole body. Staying balanced on the sitting bones, squeezing into the tummy, just as if you're wringing out a nice cloth of tension. Squeeze it away. With each breath, just notice. Relax the shoulders, and then slowly bring yourselves back to centre, opposite side. Right hand over to left knee. Inhale up through the crown of your head and have a look over your left shoulder. Take your left arm around your back and squeeze into the belly. Just noticing how this feels. Hold it here. Breathe. Different experience, different side of the body. Bringing yourselves back to centre, just balancing into the hips. Bring your hands in front. Lift up from your heart and gently come forward. And you'll feel this into the leg that's crossed in front, right round into the hip area, round into the glute, IT band, piriformis. There's lots going on. Also the spine. I want you to bring your awareness into the breath, into the back of the lungs, right up into the back of the rib cage. Nice new energy. Just visualizing that where we breathe to, that energy flows to. So you want to crack away any blockages, soften into the body, releasing stress and tension. Then gently walk those hands back up again, and let's take our hands to the backs of our hips and lift your heart and chest towards the sky. Squeeze the shoulder blades back and down. If you're feeling good this morning, and maybe lift your hips up, dropping the head as far back as you wish to go. Hold it here for a breath, then gently bring the hips back down again. And from here, you're going to shake out the legs, give the knees a little massage, give the ankles a roll, get rid of any tension. Maybe bring the hands together, just roll the wrists down so there's no pressure in the wrists. Shake out those hands, give the shoulders a roll. And then I would love for you just to bend your knees in, place your hands below your knees, take a deep inhale through your nose, and let it out through your mouth in a nice just let it go. Do that one more time. Big deep inhale to the pit of your belly, holding up the top, and then let it all out. Relaxing those shoulders. Just working into the core a little. I want you to sit up nice and tall, drop the chin down into chest, then gently lean back. And this is a great way to start to ignite the heat in the belly. A little bit of Agni, it's known in yoga. So you want to help with this, and this is really good for detoxification, just strengthening into the tummy as well. So gently lift your gaze and release your hands. Pull your tippy toes towards the sky and slide your heels along your mat as you lean back, engaging tummy. From here, keep these hands nice and active, toes pulling towards the face. Can we lift the right leg up here and bend the right knee in? Push that right heel away and slowly release the right leg back to the earth. Take an inhale, lift the left leg up. Bend the left knee in slightly, push that heel away. Slowly release the left leg back to the earth. Lift that energy up to the sky, looking between the hands. Open the energy out as if you're stretching. Bring that back up again. You've one more. Release that energy out to the side. Inhale, bring it back up again. Hold it. Bring the energy back down to shoulder height. Bend those knees in, lift the energy up high. Bring your feet into what we know as a diamond shape. So just walking your bottom a little bit further back. Bring the soles of the feet together and lengthen forward from your heart. I want you to observe where you feel this. You'll probably get this into the outer edge of the legs, maybe into the back as we lengthen forward, squeezing into the tummy, nice soft shoulders. Just notice where you're feeling this morning and just breathe into any areas of tension. Keep the shoulders nice and soft. And just sigh away, just letting go. Then I would love for you to take your right arm and stretch it forward. Lift it up to the sky into a gentle twist. Bring the right arm back down again. 2 more of these. Inhale, lift the right arm up, look to the right thumb. Bring it back down overhead. You've 1 more. Take an inhale, lift that energy up, twisting, looking. Release it down again. Take your left hand, stretch it forward. Inhale, lift it up, look to the left thumb. Bring it back overhead. Inhale, lift it up, twist and look. Exhale, let it go. 1 more. Inhale, lift it up, stretch. Exhale, let it go. And just gently forward fold. Give those shoulders a gentle roll. Take your inhale, bring your body back up again. Let's do 1 more set. Separate the feet out. Place your hands below the knees. Take an inhale, lift up long and tall. Drop your chin to chest and gently lean back. Bringing those shoulders forward, squeezing into the tummy, pulling up through the perineum. Keep that energy sealed into the body. And then gently lift your gaze and release your hands. But this time we're going to lift the feet up and bring the knees together. And all I ask you to do is push your feet towards the sky. Maybe the knees stay bent, or maybe we can straighten those legs. And then gently bend the knees. You can do this either 1 leg at a time, or you can just hover, keeping the knees bent, or come with me and push the legs straight again. Bend the knees in again. You've got 1 more, and we're going to hold it wherever you are for a count of 4. So looking to the ends of the toes for 3, for 2, for 1. Gently release those feet, slow and controlled, bring them into diamond. Inhale, lift and lengthen, and come forward from your heart. Just gently rolling down, trying to bring your forehead towards the heels. Feel a length in the spine. Take the breath to any areas of tension to help you soften into there. Notice where your body can go. Notice the mind. Take a moment to check in with how you're feeling this morning. Then very gently take your inhale and look up. Stretch those arms out to the side. Bring your arms around your back and interlace the fingers. I'm just going to move side on so we can see this. And then gently leaning forward again. Try to draw those arms up and away from the back body. Just mobilizing into the shoulders a little. Give a gentle pulse here if that feels good. Just listen to the body. Doesn't matter where the arms are. You feel it in your own body. A few more pulses. And then gently release the arms back down again and lift up. Rolling the shoulders, shake away tension. So just moving a little bit more into the shoulder area. I would love for you to place your hands behind the back, fingertips facing away. And then gently start to walk your hands further away from you. But try not to sink into the tummy area. Try to keep the lift up through the chest as you lengthen out the legs. And again, we only go to where the body is ready to go to. Quite a strong pose into the shoulder area. So keep walking to where your edge is. Keep trying to keep a little bit of flight up through the chest. Maybe look up towards the sky just a little. You're going to hold it here for 4. You're going to hold it for 3. Holding it for 2. And gently for 1. Then carefully walk those hands back up again. Give a gentle roll out, shake out from the arms and flick away any tension. Well done, everybody. And from here, Just going to work a little bit more into the shoulder area. So I would love for us just to come up onto our knees for a moment and staying maybe either on your bottom, with your bottom on your heels. If that's too strong, then do come right up onto the knees for this one. So I want you to take your right arm up to the sky and just bending the arm, patting yourself on the back. Take your left arm out to the sky, turn the palm away and try to reach round. Maybe you'll bind, don't worry if you can't. Think about your head alignment, so you don't want to let your head and neck drop to the side. Keep your chin nice and neutral. And then from here, slowly allow your bottom to come down towards the heels. You'll feel this engaging into the thigh muscles. Take an inhale, push yourself up again, and perhaps here lean back just a little. Come back up to center and set your bottom yet again down onto those heels nice and slowly. Take an inhale, pull yourself up again, push your hips forward, maybe go to a gentle back bend just a little bit, bring yourselves back up again. One more, slow and controlled as if you're setting your bottom between your heels. Let those legs do the work for you. Take an inhale, bring yourselves back up again. Slowly, don't ping out of it, just release the arms, give them a gentle shake out, and let's come to the opposite side. So you're going to take your left arm up, bend the elbows. If you're going to pat yourself in between the shoulder blades, right arm out to the side, twisting the right arm, trying to engage and bind. Don't worry if there's no hope. You can even hold something between the hands. If you can, even a gentle towel or maybe a strap if you have a yoga strap. But don't worry about it if you can't meet there. A sock is even quite a good thing to use as well. So from here, let's gently allow the bottom to come down towards the heels. Take an inhale, draw yourselves up again. Go for that little back bend if it feels good. Bring yourself up and gently let the bottom fall back down towards the heels. One more, inhale to rise. Push the hips forward. Bring yourselves back up again and gently let your hips come down towards the earth. From here, rise up and release those arms. Give a gentle sway out, shake out the arms, get rid of any tension here. And then I want us to come into a nice stretch into the hip flexors with that gentle twist using the arms. So we're going to place the knees onto the earth, stepping forward with our right foot. You have a choice here, but the important thing here from alignment point of view is to make sure your right knee remains over the ankle, not allowing the knee to come in front, not good for the knee. So check out that alignment is right. You can keep your left knee on the earth, but if you want to go a little stronger, tuck those tippy toes in and float that back leg. So you're going to get a deep stretch here into the left hip flexor. But if that's way too strong, set the knee down. So from here, bring your hands into prayer. I'd love for you to take your left elbow and twist it over towards the right side. Hands are placed in prayer pose, look up towards your right elbow. So there's a gentle twist here. You can stay on the knee or you can push that back leg straight. If this feels good, you're welcome to take your left hand down to the earth beside the right foot and draw your right arm up towards the sky. Hold it here. Breathe into this place. Again, remember, back knee can be on the earth or you can be holding this just in a prayer pose. Then gently set the knee down. Bring your hands back and beside the right foot and step back here into downward facing dog. And just begin to pedal out those legs here, offering a little bit of length into the backs of the Achilles, the calves, right up into the hamstrings, dropping your hips down towards the heels, lifting up out of the shoulders, squeezing into the energy bandhas. Just hold it here for a moment. Nice big breath and a nice release breath through the mouth. Then coming back down onto your knees, we'll take this to the opposite side. So you're stepping your left foot forward, checking knee is over ankle. Again, back foot. You can stay on the right knee, or if you wish, push it strong and straight, bringing your hands to prayer, taking your right elbow past the left thigh, fingers facing away, and just looking up towards your left elbow. Hold it here. Nice twist position. If you want to go a little deeper, you can bring the right hand down towards the outside edge of left foot and take the left arm up to the sky. Back leg straight or right knee on the earth. How does that feel? A lovely twist. Gently from here, place the right knee down. Take your hands back into prayer. If you'd opened up, look to the earth, hands to the mat, and step back into downward facing dog. So we're going to take that to another level. So again, guys, it's up to you whether you want to just do exactly the same for a second round, or if you wish to come with me, let's now look between the hands. See if you can step your right foot in between your hands. Stay off the back knee if you can, or place it down. Bringing your hands to heart center. Left elbow floats past the right thigh again. The body understands this because it's been here. We're looking towards our right elbow, or we're pushing back leg straight, bringing left hand to the earth beside the right foot, right arm up to the sky. Take your right arm around your back, peeling the right shoulder back. If you can, this is where it becomes more complicated, a little bit stronger. Try to bring your left hand underneath the right leg, peeling and holding on to the right wrist, peeling the right shoulder back. Hence why we did the warm-up the way we did this morning. Push back through that back leg, hold it here for a breath. Breathe into this deep, deep twist, wringing out tension from the liver, from the kidneys, from the internal organs. It feels good. Slowly bring your gaze forward, release the left hand, take the right arm up to the sky, bring it back into prayer, take the hands to the earth and step back slowly, either into child's pose or into downward facing dog. It's up to you. Give a gentle sway here. Take a nice big deep inhale through your nose and let that go through the mouth. So we now want to balance the body. So anything, as I said at the beginning, we do one way, we'll always do it the other. Bring your gaze between your hands. You can come down onto your knees and step the left leg through, or you can do it from downward facing dog. Depending on your energy, depending on your flexibility, wriggle that right leg away, place it to the mat if need be, or push it strong and straight, your call. Bring your hands to heart center. Take the right elbow, new experience, opposite side. So some of you may just be here and you're just going to breathe here, and that's beautiful. But if you want to try a little challenge, going a little deeper, then we're twisting. We're taking the right arm to the outside edge of the left foot. Left arm's lifting up to the sky. You can hold it here. If you've managed to get here, brilliant. Or we go a little deeper. Take that left arm around the back. Maybe slide that right arm in underneath that left leg straight. Hold it here. Twisting deeply into the body, wringing away tension, stress, building strength, knowing it will not last forever, so building that lovely resilience. Then gently start to bring the gaze forward. Release the right arm down. Left arm lifts up. We'll meet back again in prayer, dropping the knee to the earth, looking to the mat. From here, stepping into child's pose or meeting in your downward facing dog. How did that feel? Take a nice big deep inhale to the pit of the belly and let it all go through the mouth. From here, take your knees down onto the mat and set your bottom onto your heels for a moment and just reach those arms forward. Give a gentle sway. Then from here, let's come back up onto all fours. Going to do a nice pose, threading the needle. So you're going to take your right arm, thread it underneath the left, dip the right shoulder to the earth. Let your right cheek come onto the mat And then I want you to take your weight over onto your right knee as you tuck your right tippy toes in and under. Extend the left leg out nice and straight, and then look up towards the sky as you lift the left arm up to the sky. Now some of you will stay here, but for others you may want the challenge of lifting that back leg up strong and straight. If you want a stronger challenge, bend the left foot. Try to hold the left foot and lift the tippy toes up a little. That would be your maximum edge. Just breathing into this place. You don't have to bend the leg. You can keep the leg out straight. What feels good for you? Then very, very gently release it. Pushing it out straight again. Take the tippy toes back to the mat. Take the left knee back to the earth. Realign the weight between the knees. Taking the left arm around your back for a moment. Have a gentle twist here. Maybe sway the hips. How does that feel? Notice. Then carefully release the left hand back to the mat. Take an inhale to push up and set your bottom down onto your heels. Take a moment just to realign. Let that pose sink into the body, and then we'll take it to the opposite side. Take an inhale to come up, shoulders over wrists, knees underneath the hips. Lift the left arm up, glide it underneath your right. Let your left cheek come to the earth. Give a gentle sway here just to get a feel of it. Then from here, weight onto the left knee, tuck the left tippy toes in. Extend onto the right tippy toes, leg is straight. Right hand can come to your waist or right up to the sky, looking to your right thumb. Here, inhale, maybe push that right leg super straight. You don't have to lift it. The balance on both knees might be enough for you. Or bend that leg in, trying to find it. Then lift up those tippy toes, lifting, lifting, lifting. Pushing your shin towards the sky. Hold it here. Breathe into this place. One more breath. Then very gently straighten it out again. Push it straight. Bend the knee in. Drop it back to the mat. Give a little sway. Take the right arm around your back for a moment and just rock into those hips. Well done. Quite a challenge this morning for you. Take your right arm back to the mat. Inhale and push up. Let's bring the big toes together, knees out super wide, and just gently come forward from your heart and hang out here. Give a little sway. Nice stretch into the inner groin. Breathe into this place. Jawline nice and soft. And then carefully just walk the hands back up again, just leaving your hands in front of you. You're going to do a nice clearing breath. So breathe into the pit of your belly and let it all out through your mouth. Just let it go. Then let's bring ourselves round onto the back body. We're going to just come down onto our backs, keeping your left knee into chest, right leg out nice and straight. From here, take your left arm out to the side, palm up, coming into a final twist. Right hand on your left knee. Inhale, bring that leg across the body. Nice way to finish. Take your drishti, your gaze towards the left palm. Maybe pull the left knee up a little higher, or if you need to go a little deeper, you can shimmy your right foot back, your right thigh back, and maybe reach down to hold on to that right foot. Pulling it in if you want to, just a deeper twist. Again, these are only options. Remember, we're all unique and different. Just hold it here, hug it all in, and then gently release, bringing that left knee back to center, and just bring your chin up to tap your left knee. Just the one little squeeze, realigning the spine. Exchange sides. Bring the right knee in. Allow the right hand to melt out to the side. Inhale, bring your right knee over to the left side. That might be enough for you. Look towards your right palm. You may want to lift the right knee up higher or walk your left thigh, shimmy it back a little And then bend the foot and hold on to it. That's just another option. Pulling that left thigh back and right knee up. Hold it here. Breathe into this space. How did that feel in your body? Just notice. And then very gently, without pinging out of it, let that go. Bring the right knee back into center. And just the once inhale, tapping your chin up to your right knee. Hug it in. And then gently allow your body just to come back down to the earth. I want you just to shake out those legs, realign the spine, shake out the legs, even sway the hips, maybe just roll the arms, roll the shoulders, roll the head. And then placing your left hand on your heart, your right hand on the abdominal area. Take a nice big deep in through your nose and let it all out through your mouth. Just feel your body moving with you. One more time, inhale and let it go. And if you want to stay here for Savasana, do so. Or if you'd rather rest your arms by your sides, palms up, it's another option. Just keeping yourself open to the energy. Let's now invite the body just to absorb the benefits of your practice. Observing your stillness. And letting go. Checking in with how you're feeling right in this moment. Surrender. Back body's super heavy. Front body a little lighter. Creating new space. Still man's pose, Savasana. You may wish to just stay here, but if you're wanting to finish the practice, I invite you just to begin to wriggle the fingers, the toes, maybe offer a stretch, lengthening the arms away, pointing the toes if you wish. Thinking left side body, right side body, stretching, then the whole body. Just bring both knees into chest. Give yourselves a little hug as you draw your chin up, squeeze. And rolling over onto whatever side suits you this morning. Just take a moment here as we know this in the fetal position. We view this in yoga like a new beginning. You've just rolled away and left behind anything that no longer serves you. And now we've got new energy, new vision to take you through the rest of the day, the rest of the week, getting through these lockdown weeks, not knowing what's really happening in the future, but just taking one day at a time. Let's bring ourselves right back up again, heart nice and light. We offer a little smile to yourselves. I hope you enjoyed your morning practice, and all we've left to do together is just to seal it together by bringing our hands to heart center, resting the thumbs in towards the heart. Bring the elbows slightly forward. Feel that connection right in the middle of your chest. And taking a nice inhale as we raise our hands and bowing forward. Namaste. I bow with everybody this morning, and I wish you a happy, healthy week, and just offer yourselves a wonderful little clap because you are. Well done, everybody. I will see you again soon.